"I'll start tomorrow." It was his favorite phrase, wasn't it? A comforting little promise he made to himself every single day, a shield against the pressure of now. Tomorrow he was going to chase that brilliant dream he always talked about, the one that lit up his eyes and made his voice buzz with excitement whenever he mentioned it. Tomorrow he would finally pick up the phone and call his parents, just to chat, just to hear their voices and let them know he was thinking of them. And tomorrow was absolutely 100% the day he would start fixing his habits. Eat a little healthier, maybe go for a run, read more books. Tomorrow was always going to be the day. It was a perfect clean slate, a magical land of infinite potential, always just one sleep away. But tomorrow has a cruel, silent habit. It never announces its true nature. It just arrives. And then another tomorrow follows, and another, each one looking exactly like today. The days bled into weeks, the weeks into months, and then, almost without him noticing, entire years had slipped by like water through his fingers. The world, you see, didn't wait for his tomorrows. Opportunities, once so bright and frequent, knocked on his door with real urgency. He'd peek through the peephole, smile, and tell them to come back tomorrow. Eventually, they just stopped knocking altogether. The silence they left behind was louder than he expected. He watched his friends move forward. They took risks, they stumbled, they failed spectacularly, but they got back up and learned. They grew. They built careers, started families, and collected experiences that shaped them into interesting, complex people. Their lives became rich tapestries of action and consequence, of joy and heartbreak. His life, meanwhile, felt like a blank canvas, stored away in a safe, quiet room, waiting for an artist who never showed up. His big dreams, the ones that were supposed to define his very existence, just collected dust in the corner of his ever-shrinking comfort zone. They were still there, but they seemed smaller now, faded and fragile. The fire that once fueled them had cooled to a low, barely there warmth. Then one ordinary morning, it happened. It wasn't a dramatic event, no loud crash or sudden cinematic revelation. It was quiet, almost mundane. He was just standing in front of the bathroom mirror, same as any other day. But this time he really looked. He didn't just see his reflection, he saw the passage of time etched onto his own face. He saw the faint lines around his eyes that weren't there yesterday, or so it seemed. He saw the tired look in his eyes, a look that wasn't just from a lack of sleep. It was a deeper, more profound exhaustion. The exhaustion of 1,000 deferred decisions. And in that silent, sterile moment, a heavy, cold truth settled in his chest, sinking like a stone. He finally understood. All this time, he thought he was protecting his dream, keeping it pristine and safe for the perfect tomorrow. But he hadn't lost the dream. The dream was still there, a faint, ghostly echo in the back of his mind. What he had lost, what was gone forever, was the time. He had lost thousands of unrepeatable days. He had lost the boundless energy of his youth, the powerful momentum of his prime, and the countless chances that were now just memories in other people's stories. He realized then that time is the one thing that plays by its own unchangeable rules. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't argue or listen to reason. It doesn't pause to let you catch your breath, and it certainly doesn't warn you twice. It has absolutely no interest in your excuses or your perfectly laid plans for tomorrow. It simply moves on. It is a silent, relentless current, and it carries you forward whether you are swimming with it or just floating along, hoping for a different shore. It moves on, with or without you. And all of your precious tomorrows, one by one, become nothing more than yesterdays, filled with the quiet, heavy weight of what could have been.